Hello, we live. We out here, yeah. Hopefully everything's going good with the stream. Here with the legend Nicholas Oliveira. How are you doing, Nick?
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing today?
Fantastic.
Happy Wednesday.
Oh yeah,
Wednesday,
all right.
February 17th.
February 17th. So we're here. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna discuss WandaVision episode 6. That's 6 in Spanish.
6 in Spanish. Hope people know that.
So the first thing I want to talk about is I know every episode has a different intro.
Yeah.
Based on the decade.
Yeah.
And up to this point, my favorite one was the Bewitched kind of animated intro.
Was that the
intro.
first one?
That was the second one.
Second one, yeah.
And it was like, WandaVision.
Yeah.
That's
it was like perfect. That was the best one, I thought.
But then this episode came up.
I think it's because we're from the 90s.
And they had this.
Yeah, this was awesome.
The awesome, like, Malcolm in the Middle kind of intro, which I thought was just amazing. Especially with Quicksilver there as, like, the crazy uncle that comes to visit and whatnot.
I thought this was... Is it because we're from the 90s, you think, that, like, this Malcolm in the Middle was an awesome show? Yeah,
it was late 90s, early 2000s, but I loved it. I thought it was a fantastic intro with the whole, like, first-person handheld camera kind of view, and he's, like, going around the house and filming his family. I thought that was hilarious. So I will say that's my favorite intro of the series so far.
And then the second one is the
second one would be the Bewitched one, the 60s episode. But yeah, this intro was great. Very 90s feel. Wanda with her hair getting ready, Vision and all that as the dad and the two kids, and then the crazy uncle Peter, or Pietro as they refer to him. But what did you think of the intro?
The intro was awesome. I really liked that they used Malcolm in the Middle. Because I really didn't know what show they would use for the 90s, and I mean, this is the perfect one if you really think about it. I was just excited about, like, the episode itself. I mean, after seeing the intro, I knew the episode was going to be amazing.
Yeah,
right away.
The intro was just dope. So this episode, we got 90s for, like, a super 90s vibe, and then I guess because, of course, Malcolm in the Middle did go early 2000s is when it ended.
Yeah.
So, 90s, early 2000s, but mostly a 90s nostalgic episode, of course, because each decade goes on. But we finally got them in their comic book accurate costumes. It's of course, the Halloween episode. What did you think of their comic book accurate costumes?
I mean, personally, for me, I love them both. I was so surprised on how, like, perfect, like, the color scheme, like, it literally made me think of the comic book right away. Like, I don't know what it was. I think Scarlet Witch's, like, the head thing's always been weird to me on the comics and stuff, but in person it looks better, I think.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope. They pulled it off really nice.
I like that. Did you see the pops for them?
Yes.
It makes me want to get the pops too now because...
And then they finally released the Quicksilver one for this episode.
Yeah, too. But dude, I seen those like 3 weeks ago and I didn't know, and I started scrolling and like, son of a beep, and I like flipped. I was like, damn it. So I knew he was going to come in. I just didn't know when. So it was I was kind of upset. I need to stop looking for new pops because Virtual Con is this week too. So
no, I love the costumes, the Vision one. I thought it was funny with the shorts and all that, and really, Wanda's looked the best
for costume.
Yeah, it looked.
Well, you don't like you don't like
Vision's. No, it looked accurate. It's just he had the shorts over the thing, so it looked like a homemade costume. Meanwhile, Wanda's looked kind of legit.
Yeah, it looked like cosplay. Yeah. It legit looked like a cosplay.
But no, I thought it was great the way they did all that, and then even the twins had their comic book accurate costumes. But Wanda's looks so good. Like, look at that. That's just amazing.
It's like perfect. Her birthday was just yesterday, wasn't it?
Yes.
Her birthday, 32.
She's
She's mad young. I thought she was older.
No, 32.
I mean, she looks young. And I thought she was a little bit. I thought she was like mid 30s.
Yeah. But no, it looks good. But I liked Quicksilver's costume.
Spoiler.
Oh yeah, spoiler. Well, they know Quicksilver's gonna be in this episode if they watch the last one. But yeah, he goes and runs out, gets a homemade costume, and even does his hair
like
the way that the Quicksilver in the comic books is. So I thought that was kind of funny. He had the John Cena jean shorts there.
Yep, I was laughing when I seen them like short shorts almost.
But no, it was pretty cool, and of course you got the twins with their comic book accurate costumes. Although the Speedy, what's his name? Is it
Speed?
Speed is more
Wiccan and
the
Speed.
Green tone is his costume.
Yeah, it's a little
more. But this
more
one is more just a Quicksilver.
I think it was more of just to because since he has the same powers as the uncle, it's Quicksilver. So I think that's why.
But Wiccan, man, that's like comic book accurate.
Yeah, that's really. Like, I was like, wow. Did you see like when they first did it? You know how many people probably didn't even know who they were? I mean, Quicksilver, you could tell Speed. But Wiccans, right away, I was like, dude, that's Wiccan. Like that like right away. There's no getting it confused with anyone else right away.
But no, I thought it was a good episode. The most curious thing was for me, I was really curious to know how Pietro, this Quicksilver, I guess you can say, was going to interact with Vision and Wanda and how he was going to...
how's it
considering it's not his face is different,
yeah.
Which they confirmed in the episode. Kind of, he was talking to them like to
Wanda. I don't know.
Wanda's like, "Why is your face different?" And
he's like, "I don't know. You
me.
Tell me."
He said it was him.
It's him.
It is him. It's just a different face.
I mean, it's not though.
It is him.
It's not.
It is.
But okay. But see, this is where it's gonna get confusing for us. I mean, after this episode, we don't know where the story's...
Well, it's going to be one more decade episode.
Is it? I thought it was done with... Oh, no, because everything expanded. They have the... So what is it, 2000s?
Yeah, it's the Modern Family kind of vibe to it. And then the last two...
will be just...
are going to be like, what the hell?
Yeah, random Marvel movie. It's going to be like a regular Marvel movie.
That's what people said, yeah. But...
I don't know. I mean, for him in it, it was so confusing. It made me have so many, it made me literally wear a tinfoil hat, the whole time.
According to this episode, it is him. He remembers getting shot.
Yeah, he says it. He says it in the episode.
He says, I remember getting shot, this and that, and then I heard you crying out to me, and I knew you needed me, and then now I'm here. But then he also knew everything that she was doing.
Yeah, so that's what I mean,
she was like, good job, this is all looking good. So it's either really a version of him, but also everything in there is based on Wanda.
Yeah,
it's her memories and her controlling everything, and based on what she remembers of these people and what she wants them to remember. I
still think there's someone else messing with, not just she's doing most of it, but I think someone else is messing with her too.
So we got Scott in the comment. Hey, Scott, what's happening? Last 3 episodes about to be an hour. Yeah.
With 30 minutes of credits. Yeah, exactly.
30 minutes.
Well, they said, I seen some report today that it was only going to be 38 minutes for this episode on Friday, which they said the last 3 were supposed to be almost an hour, wasn't it?
Supposedly 45-ish minutes. See, they say 38 minutes makes sense with 6 minutes of credits. It's
so stupid. I don't like that though. I want a legit 45-minute episode.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
It's just.
But hey, the more we get, the better. I don't.
I know. I don't mind. It's just the episodes go so quick.
Yeah, but we got Quicksilver interacting with everyone as kind of the and he kept mentioning it too. The special cameo from the crazy uncle, whatever, the sitcom trope of the special guest for that episode, just causing a ruckus. But he wasn't really acting like the Fox X-Men Quicksilver.
No, because he's a little bit different too.
Yeah, and he wasn't acting like the MCU's Pietro.
It was different. That's why it makes me think that he's not. That it isn't. He isn't Quicksilver. So, I don't think it is him.
But also remember, everyone else who got sucked into this thing isn't acting like themselves.
True. But he didn't get sucked in. He said he came.
Which is the other mystery.
It's so that's what I mean.
I know Wanda said she didn't, when the doorbell rang in the last episode.
That wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
So either it really wasn't her, or, of course, just it was her, just she doesn't really know how powerful she is, and she's making all this subconscious stuff in her head is just making all these things pop up. So it's
know,
one or the
man.
other. I prefer the theory that someone else sent him in there. And I know I posted on my Instagram story the whole theory of, oh, maybe it's Charles Xavier and he's like feeding him
Did
what
you see
to
that
say.
meme? Did I
Yeah.
send you guys that meme? You and the Myros, did I send you that meme?
I don't know, but
I seen a meme.
No, I posted it on my Instagram
Did you?
and had people
Oh.
vote
Oh my gosh,
and see.
It was I've been sending mad memes to you guys lately. I just find memes and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna send this.
But so I posted that. I thought that was a good theory to go with. Then of course the people Mephisto theories just keep pouring out every single week. There's a new Mephisto.
Did you see
theory.
like the art though? The cool art of like
of him as Mephisto? Yeah, yep.
dude, it would be perfect.
Yeah, but
Do you want something changed? Yeah.
no, yeah, this guy I remember in this scene.
Hugh, what's his name? Hugh.
Herbert. I don't know.
Herbert. I don't know. It's something like that. Hubie. Thought you were gonna say Hubie.
Hubie Dubai. No, that part was pretty cool when she was like, "So where's or he's like, do you want something changed?"
Changed.
Like, so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everyone kind of knows.
Well, especially them from the 4th episode. Was it the 4th or the 5th? Where
Which
when him and Agnes were talking.
So that was the third.
Third episode.
Because the 4th episode was just Monica.
So third episode. Remember how when him and Agnes were there talking?
Yeah. So like everyone knows they're trapped.
Something. Well,
even when you see later in the episode, Vision's going on the outskirts of town.
yeah.
Because really, it's
Past Alice Ave.
everything that's inside is more concentrated, so there's more movement and things going on. The further out you get,
It's less. Yeah.
the more or less
That could
Wanda's
also be wherever Wanda is. Have you noticed wherever Wanda? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
It's
Wanda's
more-
the center of it.
Yeah.
So the further away you get, the less movement there is. So you see the people repeating movements, and you can see the tears in
pumpkin,
their
yeah, I
eyes
know
and stuff.
that.
And then he goes even
Kinda creepy.
further, and they're pretty much just frozen because they're just trapped.
Trapped. Yeah.
But no, this confirms that like
They
everyone
kinda
knows.
Yeah, they know.
They're like it's like the movie Get Out, where like the dude's trapped and they
Yeah.
can kind of see what's happening, but they can't really do
Yeah.
anything about it.
But this one was weird because it's like it seems like it's like he's playing in the show, like he's an actor.
Yeah,
It's weird,
And a lot
like-
of people, and Agnes too.
But Agnes is like this episode with that like, but even with like that, what do you say?
Scott says, "I think Hayward might be Ultron." I've seen that theory too. I've seen the theory that
Is that
not
who
him.
Hayward?
This is
What's Hayward?
the director of Sword.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hayward.
the annoying white guy.
That
who's
would
just-
that would be cool.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that theory that
Hayward,
he's
Jesus, how did I
Ultron,
forget?
or that there's maybe something going on with Ultron.
Well, Darcy was going into the computer files
And there
she
was
found
something-
something and sent it to Jimmy. So I'm hoping this episode we find out what she sent him.
Well, the thing is, she's now trapped.
All of them are, but she sent an email.
Hayward and like 2 Sword agents got away.
We don't really know for sure
No,
yet.
yeah, they got away.
Okay.
They got away.
Speculation
So
still.
it's Hayward and 2 agents got away, and then Jimmy and Monica.
That's because
got
they
away.
left early.
Yeah, everyone else
They
got sucked in. They're in.
I wonder
there.
what Darcy's going to be.
I am wondering what Darcy's.
I wonder what
gonna
Darcy's
in
going to be
this,
because
so-
like a lot of the agents were clowns and.
But
the
also,
trucks.
it's a Modern Family episode, so
It can't be.
I kind of wish she got sucked in earlier to see her
She's
either
been-
80s
yeah.
or 90s kind of Darcy.
She's
but-
definitely the like up for like if you were to give her an award, it would be like best like supporting her and Jimmy together, like best supporting like add-ons to the show. Like
yeah,
so good.
They're great.
They're funny.
And Jimmy Woo has been blowing up online. Everyone loves
Did
him.
you-
Even on TikTok, people have been posting
I
like
know.
Jimmy Woo stuff. It's like crazy.
I don't have TikToks though. I don't like it.
It's so funny. But the file was named Cataract, which impairs your vision. Something is afoot. Yeah, that's a lot of people saying the file that Darcy found was called Cataract.
Yeah.
Which is something that with your vision.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are saying Hayward either is working with Ultron, working for Ultron, or
Yeah.
is Ultron. And that's why they had
Have
Vision's body.
Yeah. They're trying to do
Vision
it. Yeah.
was created to be another body for
For
Ultron.
Yeah.
So it could be that, you know.
I mean,
I know Vision was supposed to have. Morgan says, Jimmy Woo carries the series.
I want to see more of him. I want to see more of Jimmy and.
Yeah, I definitely want a spin off of Jimmy Woo just solving crimes and mysteries and stuff. But no, the Ultron theories. it could be possible. I know in the Age of Ultron, Vision kind of wiped him from all the servers and stuff when he destroyed Ultron. But Ultron's a smart, AI.
Yeah.
And he could have just backed himself up somewhere
without us knowing. Yeah.
We don't know. But I thought it's definitely cool. Everyone's trapped, and then there's the Hayward theories and all that stuff. But
this was cool.
Then we get to conclusion, like kind of the episode where, Wanda and Pietro kind of keep talking, and
he's trying to get her to say something. He asks her what.
It seems like he's trying to figure out how she's doing all this.
That's why that theory of that meme that I sent of Professor X, or was it you that posted it? Professor X told him to go do this and see what she's doing. I mean, it would be a good way to add the X-Men to it.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the word mutant to come out.
But it's also a lot of people were saying because Monica went in and then came back out again, and her DNA keeps changing.
But
when she goes back in again, Darcy remember said, "Hey, if you go back in again, your DNA could be permanently whatever
changed."
And then of course she's expanding the hex.
The hex, yeah.
People are saying that's how mutants are created.
So she expands it everywhere.
It activates everyone's X gene.
X gene, yeah. It would make sense.
Would it make sense to activate everyone's X gene? Sure. Do I like that as the way to introduce mutants?
I don't like it.
No,
I don't like it.
Because of the history of mutants is, Professor X and Magneto, they've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Trying to fight this battle of equal rights and this and that. And then, of course, they split off and have different beliefs of it.
This can still bring that into it, though.
Yeah, but
if
this is how mutants are created, then Professor X is in there right now, just as a normal guy, and then now he gets his powers.
Yeah, it kind of changes,
which doesn't really make sense. You know what I mean? It's no, Professor X, Charles Xavier. The reason he's who he is in the X-Men unit, the leader and professor, is because he's been dealing with this his whole life, and he's been researching and trying to help people and teaching and all this stuff. Yeah. So for them to just be like, oh no, it's now, this is how mutants are created. It's really?
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, no. And that's we don't even know for sure. I think we're thinking of all these theories because of him, because of Quicksilver being in this, because of the X-Men version of Fox version of him being here. I bet you if it was the regular faced Pietro from the movies, we wouldn't even be thinking these theories.
No, it's true.
Because
you're right.
I think we're getting off. Too many tinfoil hats have been on for too long because it's just we're making so many theories up now that we don't know what's true.
But no, their conversation keeps going and they keep going back and forth, and and then all of a sudden is when Wiccan is like, something's wrong with Dad. He's in trouble,
which I thought was awesome to have him do it.
Just like Morgan says in the comments, he says, "Don't worry, your dead husband can't die twice," and that's when she's like, "Oh,
she's heated,"
and just boom, sent him away.
That was awesome. And I started laughing. I was
super intense part. But I thought that was great. But also, it doesn't confirm that whether he's coming back for the next episode or not, or he's going to be there for the rest of the series.
He must be at least for the next episode.
I'm hoping he's there for the rest of the series,
which probably is.
Also, he kept saying, "Oh, special cameo episode" or whatever. So it makes it seem like it's just that episode.
But where does he go after this? I think he might be in the show, just might not be in Wanda's hex. Maybe
he gets out of the hex.
Maybe
that would be something.
That's what I'm saying. They there's just so many theories that can come out of this that we have no idea what's going to play out.
So the one thing that everyone keeps talking about is our good friend Agnes, and what her role is. People saying Agatha Harkness and all this stuff, and of course, who is she for Halloween? A witch.
Yeah. Which it throws out the theories.
Agatha Harkness is an actual witch
for Halloween
from Salem. Witch.
Yeah.
But she dresses as a witch for Halloween, so it's they're really throwing it at us, but I feel like it's gonna be a swerve or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is. I don't know. It's.
There's so many tinfoil hats out right now.
But of course, Vision does that thing where he frees her real quick because it seems like she's frozen at that stop sign. And then she's like, "Oh my God, something, the Avengers.
You're Avenger. You're an
dead
Avenger.
Or
you're
something.
dead. Am I dead? Yeah."
But then she starts laughing though.
Yeah, that was so creepy. I started laughing and I'm like, Jesus, she's like off the rails.
Yeah, so like it was kind of weird. Scott says she got lost in her own town. Yeah, which was also weird.
Yeah.
It's like, really? You're from
here.
But
that's what Vision said. Vision said that. He was like, okay, you live here.
Morgan says she was acting like she was trapped too. Yeah.
After
was it acting?
Was acting
like
but,
she was trapped,
but
or
Vision,
was she actually
But
trapped?
Vision did touch her, like to open her up. So,
but also she's a witch.
That's true. But yeah, but wouldn't Vision? I feel like Vision would. Like, I know Vision doesn't know what's going on fully, but like it still kind of gives the like thing where I don't think she's fully. I don't know. It's just weird because as soon as he zapped her back into like the hex, she was like got normal, like how she's been throughout the whole series. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just I think that's like the biggest question mark is her and Pietro. Those are the two biggest ones for me.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if she was just acting like she was trapped like everyone else because she had that conversation in the 70s episode, like you said, with Herbert or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name.
But I feel like she might just be playing them like, oh, she's trapped too. But because remember when they had everyone's licenses up against their picture, she didn't
have one. Yeah,
you know what I mean, they still don't know who she is in the real world.
Yeah. So maybe it was a lie. Maybe it was. Maybe she was faking
acting like she's. But of course, then we get to the part where Vision is exiting the hex and all that stuff,
dying again.
And of course, after Wiccan tells Wanda, "Oh, Dad's in trouble," or whatever, she shuts everything down.
Freezes everything.
She's like, "Nope, everything stops." Figures out where he is.
Morgan said it's just Herb.
It's just Herb. Thank you, Morgan. Yeah, it's just Herb. But she freezes everything. She's like, okay, where is he? Finds out where he is. And what does she do? She expands everything. So now the hex is even bigger to the point where they had to speed away. And of course, they just happen to handcuff Darcy.
Yeah.
Which was unnecessary because everyone else wasn't handcuffed. They still got sucked in. So you didn't really need to do that. She would have been running away and she would have got trapped anyways.
Yeah. But they did that because they didn't know the hex was opening up either, though. They did that before where it was messed up. The agent just left her there. I started laughing. I was like, yo, that's messed up. Why would you do that? Just left her. She was like, are you kidding me?
So she expands the hex because, of course, what's happening to Vision.
Yeah.
He's dying.
I'm surprised she just didn't go there herself either, though. I thought initially, I thought she was just going to go there and get him back. Yeah. And then all of a sudden I see her stop. Yeah. And then all of a sudden I see her just stop everything. And I'm like, oh, God,
stops everything and then expands it so that he can
just stay in.
Yeah. Be captured.
I was surprised how they did that, like that scene of Vision.
Yeah. Because there's different things that you can think about. I thought as soon as he got out, he was just going to drop.
That's what I thought.
Plop on the floor and be like,
but he was actually staying alive, and it was really weird, like that.
It was ripping him apart.
Yeah,
all the pieces were going.
That
back
was
into
made.
The hex.
Well, that was made because you could remember when she broke in with that footage that we seen of her breaking in. Yeah, he was in it was only an arm.
Yeah, he was.
He was already taken apart. Yeah, so.
Because Ultron's trying to put the body back together for himself.
No, because I don't know. See, I don't think it's Ultron.
I mean, it's different theories. I mean, because everyone's been saying Mephisto, 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 and this is all Mephisto, but we've never really gotten solid evidence of Mephisto being anywhere here.
I can't say. I don't know.
You know what I mean? But then now there's all these new theories of Ultron, which Ultron is we haven't gotten much hints of. Oh, it might be Ultron, but we have gotten more hints towards Ultron than Mephisto.
If I was you, don't look at leaked things then on off of certain websites because I've already seen things that I'm not supposed to. And
no, but I mean,
you don't know for sure, but it's kind of
I mean, either one, Mephisto or Ultron, I'm cool with.
I'm cool with whoever,
because the story is just so great so far. Yeah. So I'm sure whatever the conclusion is, it's going to be great, and no matter what, it's going to lead into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and all that. So I'm for it. You know what I mean?
If it is if it is Ultron, I don't see it being as good if it was
Take your time.
Mephisto? What the heck? Dude, I'm stuck. Mephisto. Jesus Christ. Mephisto. I can't even say it. Mephisto. If it's him, I think it would be a little bit better because one, it's a new character to come in.
Yeah.
One, I need my comic book to go up in price, so I need it.
You have first Mephisto?
I think I do. I definitely have a Mephisto comic laying around. Sam actually got it for me. I think it was a Ghost Rider comic though.
Oh, nice.
So I need that to go up in value a little more. But no, I want him. It would be someone new. It'd be a new. We need more villains. Thanos was the big bad for technically 10 years.
Yeah.
So
the big behind the scenes bad. He wasn't the big bad until the Infinity War and
Endgame. But he was known. People knew it was
they were
him.
building towards him. So, but the thing is, if Mephisto's going to be on that level,
it's not going to be that. He's going to be a sub villain. He's not. I don't think he's going to be a big.
He could be. Honestly, I want him to be the villain of Doctor Strange at least.
Yes, that's what it's going to be.
And I feel like Scott says Silver Surfer 3 is his first appearance. Nice. So
never mind. I don't have that one. There was something
Scott says he heard a theory. Agnes is 3 characters in one: Mephisto, Agatha, and Nightmare. Sounds trash though. I mean, I do think that
Agnes is 3 characters in one.
That's just a theory.
Oh God, that's a horrible one. I don't think that's
but it could be that Agnes is the sub villain of this that kind of influenced Wanda to do it, but she's working with or for Mephisto,
which would make sense.
Which is why all this leads into Doctor Strange.
All right, text Morgan, tell her bring your tinfoil hat.
Yeah, but
that's it's getting so like.
But that's what's good about these shows and stuff, that you can start theorizing. And like I do love Mandalorian and stuff, but
there's not much theory to it. It's a
pretty straightforward kind of story.
The biggest thing that they can make you think of tinfoil is who was at the end, and it was Luke.
Yeah,
but that was so easy.
Who's gonna come rescue?
That was so easy compared to this, because I think Marvel has done such a good job expanding the universe. Is that it makes you think of there's so many more characters here than there is in Star Wars. Because Star Wars just hasn't gotten to that level yet. I mean, they're gonna now.
Like and with a show like Mandalorian, do I enjoy it? Yes, it's great. It's action, nice story. Although
the
side quests are a little annoying, but I love shows like WandaVision because you literally every episode, everyone's throwing out theories. This could be this, this could be that. It could lead into
every episode. It's like every scene.
Yeah,
you're like looking. You're looking for Easter eggs for every single thing. They literally
break down every single part of it, and that's what just makes it so enjoyable as fans that we can just sit there and start theorizing, throwing out these crazy tinfoil hat theories about this and that and what can be this, and I don't know, maybe Dr. Robotnik's gonna show up. I don't know, but like all these crazy theories that it just makes it so much more fun with a show like this, which like I am looking forward to Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I just don't feel like it's gonna have that sense of mystery to it.
Yeah, there was someone saying that was going to be the most watched thing in March. Like there was like a thing going on saying people wanted to watch that the most now. That was like the next
what
thing.
else is there to watch? I
mean, there was a couple things in March coming out.
Like movie wise or TV show?
Both, I think. There's a couple things.
I can't think.
Isn't Mortal Kombat coming out too?
Yeah, but that's a movie, so it's like a one time watch.
Dude, these things are like movies too. WandaVision and
but it's every week. That's what makes it good. That's why
I know. Yeah, that's why I think TV shows are going to be better. Streaming service is just taking over.
When we said y'all's new catchphrase is tinfoil hats.
Tinfoil hats. It is. I love that. Tinfoil hats.
Scott says, if Victor Von Doom or Reed Richards is Monica's aerospace engineer friend, I would lose my poop.
I think it's... I was just about to say, I forgot to talk about that.
So, yeah.
That's like another hidden thing. That's the third thing that I was like, oh my God. Like, who is it? And I definitely think it's Reed Richards, but I don't think he's going to be ending up in the show. I think we're going to get a name drop, though. I don't think he's going to end up being like able to show up because something happens.
So yeah, there's a lot of theories on who Monica Rambeau's friend could be, and there was another character that no one had really said
that you thought
other than this one guy I saw online said it could be, but I can't find it online right now. But It's this other black character who's also a aerospace engineer. So, could it be Reed Richards or Victor Von Doom? Yeah, both aerospace engineers. This other character, I can't really remember what the name of his character is. It could be him too. But I think that friend does show up.
You think they show up in it?
Because the first time they reference him was when Monica and Darcy and Jimmy
she
and the
said,
team
I have a friend.
We're talking about, the only way to really get in there is we need this vehicle with this much stuff and this much stuff to like ram it in there.
Yeah.
And there's no way. And she said, I have a aerospace engineer friend who would be down for it.
I think it would be more Reed.
In the previews, we see that they do charge a vehicle in there.
Yeah, so
eventually it seems like that friend does show up.
Or they just lend him the equipment for it. They lend them the equipment.
It could be, but I feel like because all this talk about this Luke Skywalker level cameo at the end.
Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, it makes sense.
It could be that friend.
The only thing that upsets me about it, if they do show, I don't mind them name dropping him, but to actually show him, I think is kind of disappointing.
Show who?
Reed Richards. If it was him, because they've been building up Fantastic Four to be in the Marvel Universe so much, I feel like that's kind of like...
Well, they haven't built them up at all.
No. I mean, like, not in the movies, but in, like, the...
It's just fans that really been hyping it up.
Yeah, like hyping it. I think
the
that's
only time we ever got
I think people would be very upset.
The only time we got any official statement was during the Disney Investors
Kevin Feige
Day.
said, they're coming.
And they showed the logo.
Yeah, they're coming.
And that's it. That's all we've gotten.
We've also gotten an Easter egg, I think, from the end of Far From Home at the extra credit scene. Remember when they were building, Peter was swinging about to go get MJ?
Yeah.
And there was a construction site taking over the new Avengers Tower, like the old Avengers Tower.
Yeah, no,
people were saying that was going to be
the Baxter Building.
That was the big thing. I think I would be fine with him showing up because we can finally say Fantastic Four is going to be in the Marvel. Like we already know they're going to be, but we actually see some sort of proof. But I think they're gonna name drop him before they show him. That's my theory. I don't know.
I don't think if they're gonna make it Luke Skywalker level, they're not gonna mention his name. It's just gonna be you see him and you know who it is.
But they don't say anything.
So because
I'd be fine with that.
Reed Richards, Victor Von Doom, all these characters never been in the MCU. It's either gonna be someone that we already know who it is, based on whatever actors playing them. Or if it is Reed Richards, there's only one actor that everyone's going to be like, that's Reed Richards. And that's John Krasinski, because that's who everyone wanted to be.
Do you think I don't know.
Now, do I think he's going to be it? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Do I want him to? I'm kind of like on both sides of it.
I'd look at him and think of Jim the whole time.
There's that. And then, of course, you got Asian Jim in the show, too, with Jimmy. Yeah. But, like, Reed Richards is the smartest man on Earth. In the Marvel Comics, he is the smart. I know in MCU right now, Shuri is, and I'm fine with him being on par with Shuri.
So but then what about? So it goes before he shows up, right? The top three would be.
It'd probably be Shuri at the top, I'm guessing, and then
Tony and Banner, or Banner and Tony.
I would say Banner and Tony.
Banner then Tony?
I would say Banner then Tony for one reason.
Because of the type of science they're in?
No.
Because they have two different type of sciences. I forget.
Yeah. Tony's an engineer and he's whatever the hell he is.
Jesus.
But
has a lot of money.
Because Banner, if you remember Spider-Man Homecoming, while Peter was in class.
Yeah.
And on the board above the chalkboard or dry erase board, whatever it was, it had all those scientists, Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, all this stuff, and there was a picture of Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner up there.
Yeah.
So they see him as one of the greatest scientists ever.
Yeah. So it makes sense.
So that's why I say Banner would be above and
Tony.
Obviously Shuri would be there, but no one knows about Wakanda until
that's
later.
That's why, they just started letting people know about
so my
Wakanda.
thing with John Krasinski is Reed Richards is the smartest man on earth.
Yep.
Is John Krasinski a good actor? Yes. Does he have the he can look like Reed Richards. Can he portray a dude who's like the smartest man on earth? I don't know. I feel like he'll just
do you have any actors that you would think that if it wasn't him?
I mean, the first guy who played it in that earlier Fantastic Four movies, I thought did great. It
Great
was
actor, yeah.
Ian something. I don't know.
He
did great. It's just as long as they
the
can
script
portray.
was so bad. That's what it is.
I still like those.
Yeah,
movies.
I don't mind those as much as the latest one they put out for sure.
Oh my god, with Miles Teller and Michael B. Jordan.
Miles Teller just wasn't the person for that because it sucks because I like him. I like him as a comedian and like some of the like more serious roles he's had.
Whiplash.
Yeah, really good. But like him playing that character just didn't fit for me.
That's why I'm worried about John Krasinski because Miles Teller, although he's a tremendous actor.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That wasn't the gig
he's
for him,
just
no.
he can't portray, for me at least, a convincing Reed Richards genius because he's so young.
That too.
You know what I mean? And they had all those Fantastic Four people be like super young people.
Yeah, it was just horrible.
Which didn't didn't sit right with me.
Yeah, I don't know.
So like that's why to me that didn't work. Also, it was just the script was trash. It was just awful.
It was horrible.
But I do like the other ones with Jessica Alba and Chris Evans and all. I thought those movies were fun. You know, it was a fun adventure, superhero film. Galactus, and the second one wasn't too great. We know that.
Yeah. Silver Surfer wasn't bad. I didn't mind it. Cool. Yeah, I didn't mind it.
They kind of like didn't make him as powerful as he should have been. I thought it was great. But as long as they get an actor who can portray that genius level type of dude, because essentially he's smarter than Tony Stark and Bruce Banner, but then he doesn't. So he doesn't act like a dick like Tony does. So he's like a very he's a nerd. He's a professional scientist nerd kind of a character.
So do you think he has to be the age of like where Tony and Bruce Banner are?
Not necessarily. I mean, it could be a little
younger, but not much.
30s, maybe.
But look at John. That's why people say John Karasik would make sense.
John what?
What's Karasik? Right? What's his
John
name?
Karasik.
I don't know, some shit like that.
Krasinski.
Yeah,
you weren't even close.
How the frig do you say those names? See, this is why I just say first name basis.
Scott says, I think he can portray the smartest man alive because he was phenomenal in A Quiet Place. He's underrated. I do think he is underrated as an actor. Absolutely. I haven't seen him do like
other than that. Quiet Place was the next,
Quiet Place, it was good, and then of course he has The Office, but doesn't mean you can't break out of that TV show like stereotype character that you've been playing for years. Because look at Chris Pratt, he was the funny chunky guy in Parks and Rec, but
he's still the funny guy in Starlight.
He's still the funny guy. But he's more. He can be an action star now. But also to that point that you just said, Chris Pratt, can you see him as a genius?
Hell no.
In a movie?
Hell no.
I don't. It's hard. It's hard to portray someone who's like super. It's hard to portray someone who's the smartest man in the room.
Yeah.
It's like how do you do that?
How do you do that?
You know what I mean? It's not everyone can pull that off. Robert Downey Jr. pulled it off because he pretty much made that character his own. He gave it his own personality. Wait, is he the smartest man in the room? Yes, and he's gonna let you know he's the smartest man.
But also, that's what I was about to say. He portrays it as in like he's the shit. He knows he's the shit, and he's gonna be. And Mark
Ruffalo did. He's the smartest man in the room, and he portrays that well. But he portrays it in a more like
cautious.
Hey, I'm not smart. No. Just you got because of course he has that thing with his anger and all that. He's very passive and like okay. So like to play Reed Richards, you got to have someone who can play the smartest man in the room, but not in those two ways.
Yeah,
it has to be in his own way. That's kind of like still stern and stuff. But
I don't know what other actors it could be. Then like I can't just picture it right away because I keep thinking of the old one, that from the Silver Surfer one.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know who else could do it.
If it was John Krasinski, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, all right, cool. Let's see how this goes, and I'm sure he'll do great. MCU, they know what they're doing when they cast people, so I'm sure it'll be great. But if that was the special character or whatever, then that'd be cool.
I mean, I'd be happy with it. I mean. I'm going to be happy with what they choose because they've never really had a bad casting that I've seen. I don't know who else. I just can't I'm trying to think right now of like character. I'm about to look it up on my phone after. Like what characters do you think that could portray him?
But of course, my theory has always been for this special cameo or whatever.
Do you think it's
Ian McKellen as Magneto?
Dude, I'd be amped. There was a rumor about that too now. Dude, someone's saying that too.
That would be great. And my theory, I know Morgan doesn't like my theory, but I've always said they established that Wiccan, one of the twins, can alter his own age. He can age him and he can age other people because he aged his brother.
Yeah.
So Ian McKellen shows up.
Jesus Christ, tinfoil.
Yes.
Morgan, get the tinfoil hat.
Ian McKellen shows up, old man, Magneto, I'm your father, blah, 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 this and that, to be their father, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Wiccan de-ages him.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's Fassbender.
But you
got Fassbender, Magneto. Yeah. Now you have Magneto in the MCU as Michael Fassbender.
I think he'd do it still. Oh. Yeah, I think he'd do it still.
Because I do love Ian McKellen as Magneto. And Michael Fassbender too. They both played amazing Magnetos. Yeah. So,
do you think that was the one thing Fox did great with was casting Magneto and Professor X?
Yeah.
For both roles. Both roles. No matter any other character other than Hugh Jackman too, but those two were, I thought, the best two. That's it. Like, because even Hugh Jackman I thought was a little bit off. Because Wolverine's supposed to be 5'2".
Yeah,
not
Hugh Jackman's
6'2".
6'8" something.
Yeah.
But those Morgan says, "Boo! I don't like."
Why don't you like that, Morgan? Why don't you?
I think it's a good theory, but of course, the reason she doesn't like it is it's kind of like a cop out almost.
Why?
Well, just time travel. Oh yeah, just de-age him. And
I mean, technically, time travel is very different for the Marvel universe than what we've seen.
No, but just de-aging him is kind of a cop out.
So,
but hey,
so I made Sam watch. She wanted to watch WandaVision so bad that me and you were talking about this before, Gabe. That I was like, you can't watch WandaVision before you watch at least these 4 movies, and I gave her the 4 base movies of Scarlet Witch and Vision, the ones that they're in and stuff. And she's gonna go back and start watching the other movies and stuff now. But I literally started seeing things from WandaVision that are in the movies, and I'm like, oh my god, that's true. And one thing now Sam's like, oh, it actually is really. I'm like, yeah. Now you got to start watching everything because I told her if you're not paying attention, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose so many little things.
Everything lines up.
Yeah, and that's why your theory of Magneto would make sense.
Especially since they got Evan Peters, man.
But I don't know. But see, that makes me think, I don't know if he's really going to be in it. He's going to be Quicksilver. I don't know if they're going to use the Fox trade on that. You know what I'm saying?
I love this show, and I love all the theories that have been thrown around.
Nah, man, I'm getting headaches.
I have seen some stupid ones, but there's so many different theories. It's just amazing. It just makes you think oh man, that would be cool, and then you're like, oh, but that would also be cool, and it just makes you go crazy. And it's just such a fun show.
It is.
I'm so excited to see the last 3 episodes, man.
Because I think the last 2 are going to be the best ones.
Yeah, I agree.
But this one, I think coming up is what's gonna push for that. Every episode's literally just leading up higher.
Yeah. Oh man. But anyone watching either live right now or later on when you rewatch this, let us know your crazy theories on what you think.
I think we've said a lot of them. Yeah, we've said a lot of theories.
A lot of theories. Oh, here we go. Scott says, I've heard a theory, and it's trash, but I heard a theory that Loki is the villain because of TVA and what Wanda is doing would fall under their jurisdiction. I've seen many tinfoil hat theories. I don't know. We'll see.
That's a weird one too. I never heard that one.
I have not heard that one. No, but no, there's a lot of theories going around, and I'm looking forward to it. But in other news, that's it for our WandaVision talk. I love the episode. What do you think of the episode as a whole?
As a whole, amazing. I think bringing in it felt weird because it was a Halloween episode in February, so that was weird to me. I wish I think they tried to line it up with that October, because wasn't this supposed to be out sooner? No,
I don't know. Because Falcon and Winter Soldier was supposed to be out first. So I don't really know.
So but I thought the episode itself was awesome. The series as a whole is amazing. I'm just every week I just want the new episode.
Yeah,
that's what it kind of comes out because it's Wednesday.
That's how you know you got a really good TV show. But in other news, tomorrow they're dropping the trailer for the new Mortal Kombat movie on HBO Max. I'm a Mortal Kombat fan, guys. Sorry, I just want to talk about that real quick.
Well, I mean, it's going to be on HBO Max. So
it's going to be on HBO Max, so we're definitely going to watch it. It doesn't come out till March
like 20 something.
But they're finally dropping the trailer. And when I talked about this with Tommy. When I read the synopsis of what this this movie's going to be about, I was kind of like, ooh. I was kind of getting that Tekken movie vibes, which is not good because they have a totally different character.
Yeah.
Totally new character. And he's like training to go to this tournament or something.
Oh, God.
But they're going to drop the trailer, so hopefully
we'll see.
it's good.
Hopefully it's good.
I mean, are you excited for the trailer?
I'm excited for it because I want to see what new take it's going to be on this movie.
Yeah.
I like the posters that they put out yesterday and the past couple days. Yeah, I thought that was cool. I don't have no problems with who they've picked so far for casting wise. It's fine. They all look pretty good. Like Kano, I thought was really good to the show.
Yeah. But the way I read the synopsis was Kano was like a good guy.
Good guy. So So when I've seen your episode with Tommy, I was like, I hope not. And then I looked at it and I was like, but where did you see that one?
I forgot.
Was IMDb?
Entertainment Weekly or something.
Yeah, see,
it was a major publication, so it's not like
wasn't anything.
It's not Joe Schmo's movietheories.com or anything. But no, I mean I'm hoping the trailer that drops tomorrow is really good, and I hope we can get more excited about it.
When we watch it, we'll talk about it. We'll have an episode to talk about that.
But because.
Did you see
video game movies, man? Not the best genre.
I know, but I still like a lot of them.
Yeah. Superpower reviews on. Hey, Superpower review. Let us know your WandaVision theories. We literally, you guys are the sheet. That's my dude Kevin over at Superpower Review. Great YouTube channel. You guys should check it out.
Mortal Kombat needs to have a bumping techno soundtrack.
I agree. Mortal Kombat needs to bring that song back. It's like, come on, that's one of the main reasons the first movie was so good. It's like that song was bumping. Who can not like? You hear that song, you're like, I gotta go work out. I gotta
go work out.
I think this movie is going to flop. Honestly,
don't say that. I hope not.
Based on reading what the synopsis is of the movie and what it's about, it's like,
I try to stay away from synopsis though, just because. I feel like someone writing, like if you were to have someone else write it, they would have written it in a different way too.
No, but like when you see what it's about, and it says,
I think the trailer's
there's this new character that isn't even in the video game that's going to be the main character. It's kind of like, why?
Yeah. They're changing
I get that Mortal Kombat, they have so many characters. It's hard to really pick one to focus on for a movie. But
to create a whole new character when you have so many characters already as it is, that's kind of the.
Scott says, "Did you see the Justice League Snyder Cut trailer? Actually got me excited, and that's saying a lot because I don't like Snyder. It's supposed to release as hour-long weekly episodes.
Really? I thought they said they were just going to do a movie for it.
I thought originally it was going to be hour-long, and then they switched it
a movie
to like either a 2-part movie,
something like that,
or something like that. But
now they're doing episodes. I don't like that they're doing it.
So, did you see the trailer?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I saw the trailer. Is it good? Is it a good trailer? I guess, yeah. It's just, I didn't think the first Justice League movie was like super terrible. I thought it was like on the okay level.
There's so many wrongs though. Like there's so many like whoopsies. Like
it's just obviously Superman was kind of botched.
Yeah,
with his face and stuff. And I get people are excited about the black suit Superman. I think it's really cool too.
Yeah,
but like to me, that's not.
That's another comic book that just like flew because of this.
But like, I don't see him being in a black suit. Like, oh, now the movie's gonna be great.
Yeah,
it's like really because he has a black suit. What do we?
Because they adding more stuff to it. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited to watch it, but I'm not like. I think it's just because Justice League left such a bad taste in my mouth that like it still kind of gets me. I gotta watch this movie to like redeem it for me.
Yeah,
for me.
I mean, I'm still gonna watch it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna watch it. It's not.
We'll see how it goes. But the trailer, seeing Darkseid and all that, it was kind of cool. Yeah. Seeing Darkseid do all this stuff.
Did you see the trailer that got released this morning?
For
Scott probably watched it already.
For
the
what?
Cruella movie.
Oh no!
Emma Stone is the
The trailer's gonna give everything a Mortal Kombat fan is going to want, and the movie's gonna be a complete opposite.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Hopefully, yeah. Usually that's
trailer just gets us super excited, then we're just super let down.
Yeah,
and the perfect example for that, speaking of Justice League, was Batman v Superman.
Yeah, another one. Yeah,
that trailer was so good.
It was.
Oh my god!
And the movie was like,
"Do you bleed?"
Yeah, I was like,
my god!
I was like, yes.
And then of course you watch the movie, and I'm still on the part that's like, it wasn't super bad like everyone says it is.
You know what killed me?
I can see why people didn't.
Well, you know what killed me? Martha.
Yeah, the Martha thing.
The Martha thing was so stupid. I'm sorry. It was just yeah. And that and Lex Luthor not being like, it was so stupid.
To me,
that was Lex Luthor's son. That's like what killed me the most.
I don't even like. To me, that was the worst Lex Luthor portrayal I've ever seen. That's the worst comic book portrayal that I've ever seen in my life.
And that one, the actor was just the wrong fit.
Like even what's his name playing Two-Face in Tommy Lee Jones playing Two-Face was better.
Dude, I thought that was better than that. Yeah, he would have been a better Riddler. Jesse Eisenberg would have been a better Riddler.
That's what they said. It was
he would have been a better like Riddler. The way he was acting was like a Riddler.
Well, that's what they said when they were doing the movie. He thought he was playing the Riddler.
Yeah.
So he prepared this character that he was going and had the mannerisms and all this, and then they were like, "No, you're playing Lex Luthor." And he was like, "Nah, I'm still gonna do it this way." And then that's what we got. So,
and that's when they should have been like, "Yeah, you're fired, buddy." Like, why would you even like
Martha?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That was like horrible.
Scott says yes, he definitely saw the Cruella trailer. It was meh.
I mean, it's an origin. It's an origin story. That's what it is for Cruella. I like Emma Stone. She's a good actress. I just don't know how. I thought if you were to tell me that this was an origin story for Cruella without it being in the title, I wouldn't have known. Other than seeing the Dalmatians once or twice in the movie. It was really weird to me.
Don't forget to smash that like button, dudes. Yeah, that's right, Superpower. And definitely go check out his page. He just got to 2,000 subscribers.
Oh, nice.
Yep, doing an awesome giveaway over there, so check it out. Super cool guy. He's giving away a Spawn #1, was it? Superpower review? Spawn #1 at a 9.4 or 6 or something like that.
I'm about to go see it again now.
Yeah, it's a pretty dope book. So
I had a #1, a 9.4 #1 Spawn, and I sold that one.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty dope book. So, but yeah, so that's all the stuff that's going on in the media now. Mortal Kombat trailer dropping tomorrow. We got Cruella just dropped today. Justice League trailer dropped not too long ago. And, of course, the awesome WandaVision with our tinfoil hat theories. That's what we should call it every time we review WandaVision. Tinfoil hat. Tinfoil hat theories.
Tinfoil hat, guys.
Oh, man. But, no, that's what we got here. He said, indeed it is. So it is Spawn #1. Great book. But that's what we got here, Nerd Sheets. Check us out. This is going to be up on Spotify, audio only, of course, on Spotify afterwards. And, of course, it's just going to be on YouTube, so you can keep commenting all your theories and things like that. We're going to keep bringing you awesome WandaVision episodes for the last 3. And then we'll probably continue on with Falcon and Winter Soldier and then Loki after that. And just keep on riding the train.
Yeah, we'll keep going with as many shows as we can.
Yep.
There's not lately. We've been lucky because since Mandalorian, it hasn't been like 2 shows at the same time. Like it's been one consecutive show that we've been able to just keep going through. So hopefully it stays like that.
Yeah, true. This is true. So Nick, where can people find you online and say hello to you and check out your awesome comic books?
You guys can check me out on Instagram, Nicholas8392. I just posted some new comics actually yesterday, and I'm gonna be posting another one today.
Yeah.
So please check them out.
The comics you posted the other day were the ones that we
did the video on.
The video on. So check out the video for the awesome CGC unboxing. Pretty awesome. Check them out on Instagram. Of course, you know me, Nerd Sheet at everywhere, pretty much in Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Friendster, MySpace. That's what it is. Yeah. Thanks for watching us live. And, if you're on Spotify, thanks for listening, Alrighty. Nerd Sheet is out.
Later.
Peace.